Hello to my witches, warlocks, and wanderers. Welcome back to Lola K Publishing. I am KibbyRose, and I am here today with another unboxing video, but this one's a little bit different. I hope you're ready because if you're an author or a book lover, this is going to be the video for you. You guys ready for this one? So we have this little unboxing today from Llewellyn's Books. If you guys don't know, Llewellyn's Books is an online book company where he self-publishes and promotes other authors that are all about the Wiccan, witchy lifestyle. Okay, they've got everything from A to Z, trust me. And I use them as a very large reference for many of the books that I get. Earthbound is one of my favorite stores. Llewellyn Books is one of the other favorites. And today I'm going to share with you my January purchase, because I purchase usually twice a year. This is my January purchase of my books. So the first thing I got is Magical Aromatherapy. And this is the gentle art of using the power of fragrance to enhance your life. And this not only gives you your own his own spells and concoctions, but he gives you the full details about how the different herbs work with different aromatherapies, how the combinations actually work together. So this is a really good book if you're looking to make your own incense or your own oils, or even for ritual baths. This is a really good reference book. The next thing I have is for all of you that enjoy maybe in the little bit of the devil's lettuce or the Mary Jane. It is called Conjuring with Cannabis. And this is a short and sweet way to enjoy witchy green stuff. So this book is actually by Carrie Connor, and this book was only $18. And this gives you rituals, spells, and blessings that you can do while enjoying the devil's lettuce. So I am one who has been avidly enjoying the devil's lettuce for 20 plus years. Being born and raised in California, it was just something I did. I now use it medically for my fibromyalgia and my Crohn's. So I figured since I'm taking it medically, might as well do some witch casting while I'm doing it, right? Why not kill two birds with one stone? That's how it works. So there's that book. The next one I got is called The Witch Compass. Now, this is one of those books where when I started reading this one already before I started doing this, because there was a YouTube that I was watching that was actually discussing this, the Spirit Compass. And I ended up diving into this book to figure out what they were talking about. So this helps you explore the compass of your 8 winds. Now, for those of you who are a little bit more in depth this is for one of those more advanced people in the craft, because this isn't discussing the actual wind directions and the use of the 8 wind directions and how to create the magical circle in the heart of traditional witchcraft. It's more than a tool for protecting and raising power. It's the framework for our art. And this actually shows you, it not only tells you about how to use it, but the advances in the compass through history and on maps and different nautical reasons. It's actually a really good read. The next one I have is The Ruins. So this is a practical guide to ruins. For any of you that are normal ruin users like I am, this is like your quick reference tarot book. Okay, this is one of those quick things that you can use when you're doing ruin readings for people to be able to give you a little bit more direction on where to go with the reading. So that's why I bought that one. And this one was only $9. The next one I got, Crystal Awareness. If you guys haven't noticed, I usually wear crystals in the majority of my videos, I highly believe in the power of crystals and what they can do and the energy that they bring. And this book literally goes into the deep dive of the healing gifts from the earth and the different ways and the different basic uses of crystals in not only everyday wear, but in your magical work, and how to protect your home and how to protect your altar. So, and it even gives you crystals to use for when you dress your altar for seasons, which I'm going to be dressing mine for Ostara here soon. But this is one of those books that I enjoy because I'm a crystal lover, and figuring out how I can wear certain crystals or certain stones on certain days when I'm feeling certain ways to match my outfit. Yes. Color magic. If you don't know about color magic, or if you do know about color magic, it's another way to integrate your color magic. The next one is for any of you who are wanting to remember or learn the basics of aura reading, okay? And this one is called How to Seed and Read Auras. And for most of us that are psychics, it's very easy for us to see other people's auras. How easy is it for you to see your own? This book is going to help you with that. Okay, this is one of those books that not only helps you deep dive into other people's auras, but how to read and sense your own and be able to guide yourself accordingly. And I have already found it useful. If you haven't noticed, I've got tabs. So that is definitely one of those I recommend. And it was only $13. The next one is Astrology by Moonlight. Now, most of us know about astrology with our sun signs. How many of you are aware of your moon signs? How many of you are aware that all your signs are influenced by the moon and the moon's position in the sky on your Earth Day? Not only that, but when it comes to different things that are going on in the world. So this book actually helps you uncover the new depths of yourself by decoding moon and planet cycles and their phases, and how you can define them with the sun's influence to help better guide you. So this is just another level to astrology reading. So if you already do the sun sign astrology readings, this is something you're probably going to want to dive into. And this is only $17. And again, you find all of these on llewellynsbooks.com. And I have a link below, so you can go ahead and use the link if you need it. And none of this, I bought all these myself. None of my, you guys should all know that none of my unboxings are, what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsored or whatever. I purchase everything myself because honestly, I'm too darn picky and too darn opinionated to be sponsored by anybody, truthfully. I don't do BS, and I call people out on their stuff. So, yeah, and be sure you understand why now we have a co-owner to the company because public relations. Anyway, the next book that we pull up is the Base 12 Numerology. So, if you're one of those that happens to look at the clock and go and sees 333, or happen to notice that like on the 12th day of every month, stuff seems to go weird for you, or you have a weird favorite number and you're not exactly sure why, look into numerology. You might get some answers. Master your vibrational life with the natural power of Base 12. Discover your higher purpose and empower your life in profound ways with numerology and the unique system designed around the vibration of prime numbers and the Base 12. So if you don't understand why scientists even believe in the 3 and the 5, why the prime numbers are the prime and what magical properties they have and contain, this is going to be your book. Okay. And that was $18. The next one I got was Potential in the Palm of Your Hand. And this is something that I'm just recently diving into. Most of the stuff that we've already discussed are things I've already mastered or have taught myself and learned from. This is actually a new study for me, which is why there's also no tabs. Palm reading, I'm weird with palm reading because anytime I've ever had somebody try to read my palm, they've refused. I've been told that my palm can't be read. It's very frustrating for me. I've even gotten to the point where I've even told palm readers this, and they're like, oh, I'll read your palm, and then it never happens. And it's just, I don't know if it's weird or coincidental or what. So I decided, fine, I'm going to do it myself. So I don't know what to tell you about this book yet, because I haven't read it and I don't know how to use it. I haven't used it yet, but it says, discover hidden gifts and talents with you and your friends with the fascinating art of palm reading. And this was only $17. So once I read it and I get a little bit more into it, I'll give you a little bit more information about it. All right. The next one is the one that I already mentioned, but I'm going to repeat it because I accidentally read the wrong one. Elemental Powers for Witches. Okay. I love this book. This is my second time actually buying this book because number one, the first book got destroyed because I used it so much. And number two, I couldn't find it. So I had to replace it, but it was one of those things that when I saw it on the website, it was $19. It was the more expensive of the books I bought. But as soon as I saw it, I had to buy it because the amount of times I have referenced this to call the corners or to cast a circle or to understand the in-depth level of what might be going on with the weather and with people and the influence of such. This was the book that was the easiest for me to use. Not only that, but it does teach you the basics of the directional magic, but it goes a little bit more in depth with teaching you how the elements can actually, from earth patterns and weather to transgressing into human behavior. So, love this book. And we got two more left. Just two more and we're almost done. The next one is this one I bought because, if you haven't noticed, I have a little obsession with dragons. I love dragons. I always have, always will. Puff the Magic Dragon was a song I used to sing all the time in the backyard. So I saw this book, and it's called Llewellyn's Little Book of Dragons. And first of all, you can, if you're wondering how to spell the website, here's his name. Here's your little cheat sheet right there. Second of all, this is such the cutest little book because, no, it is not a picture book. And I thought it, and at first when I clicked on it, I was like, oh, it's just going to be a picture book. No, this is an in-depth read on dragons. So, dragons can help you rise above the mundane in everything we do. This pocket-sized guide reveals fascinating information about dragon species, their life cycles and histories, and where to find them. Featuring famous dragons from literature and lore, seasonal dragons, festivals, and more, this impressive little book takes you on an epic journey into their world. So these are the kind of books that, like, Llewellyn does do a lot of the publishing of the educationals, but he does a lot of the really fun stuff too. So this is one that, again, when I deep dive into it, and besides that, come on, guys, look at the cover of that book. Is that not a gorgeous cover? Come on now. So, and the last but not least, for those of you that don't know, I am half Irish. I'm half Irish, a quarter Italian, a quarter German, which explains a lot of why I'm so witchy and the curls in the hair. So this last book is more because my grandfather just turned 97 years old. And in that, talking with him, I realized that there was a lot about our Irish history, because he's 100% Irish, that I maybe wasn't aware of and needed to learn, because he started going off about the Celtics and how we were related to them. And I did some research into it, but I was surprised at how much history, family history, might be connected to the Celtic. So I bought this book, Celtic Tree of Ogham, and it's because it's gained further wisdom and stronger magic and deeper healing with the last 10 Ogham. And the last 10 Ogham is a religion that is held, we're part of the last Celtic group, from what I understand. Could be wrong. Correct me in the comments below if I am, because I would, I'm always open to be corrected and find out information. But from what I understand, this is from a religion or belief system that has been passed down for a very long time. So I figured this would be a good way for me to get a little bit of personal history into my family. So that is my Llewellyn book order, and that I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested, go check out llewellynbooks.com. It's an amazing website. He's got all sorts of authors. They also sell tarot cards, journals, all the witchy stuff that you need that can be printed. For you authors that are interested, don't go to him, stay with us. We're going to be launching our publishing company soon, and we'd be happy to bring anybody on board because we plan on publishing the impossible. We are going to publish the unpublishable. That was the phrase that we're going with. So if you guys liked this video, go ahead and push that like and subscribe button below. It does help us out. And I am KibbyRose from Lola K Publishing, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great night.